It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. The kettle is boiling yet again. Somebody mentioned how nice my kettle was. It's a little kettle. It cost me about 15 quid. Just cheap and cheerful. But anyway, that was in the comments box on my previous Pot Noodle Fusions katsu curry review. We're going to follow it up with a Malaysian curry flavour, 100 grams. So you open the lid halfway, leave for 2 minutes while you check out pot noodle, and then strike while the pot is hot. So again, we got some mango. We had some mango sauce in the last one. So there it is. Of course, that's what a pot noodle looks like. I'm pretty sure you all know what a pot noodle looks like in the inside. We're going to fill it up to the line. I've gone just below the line because I want that lovely thicker kind of sauce flavour. So in 2 minutes I'll probably put the mango sauce in, and I'll be back when it's all stirred up and ready to go. It was £1, by the way. Yeah, it was £1 in B&M bargains. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes since we put the mango sauce in. We left it another couple of minutes just to make sure that everything's sorted with this one. Everything's kind of cooked in properly. The reason I say that is the other pot noodle fusions we did, the katsu curry, it had like lumps in it. It didn't mix properly. But this looks good. Look at that. For £1, bright orange. Looks like there's some pepper, some chilli, there's some green herbs in there. Pepper on the actual noodles. Dripping with sauce. Let's get in. Okay. So, what am I getting? It's a mixture of lemongrass and coconut. Lemongrass and coconut, which is a pretty interesting flavour. I can understand why this has ended up in B&M. I can understand fully why Pot Noodle wanted to make this, to just to kind of put their mark on their patch to say, hey, we can see you, Nissan Noodles, we can see all of the other kind of Asian noodles companies that are bombarding the UK at the moment with their, quite frankly, fantastic noodles. I think they're great. This is Pot Noodle's attempt to stave off that threat, to say, hey, we can do interesting stuff too. But if you're a traditional beef and tomato, chicken and mushroom pot noodle eater, then I will completely understand why you probably don't like this. Personally, I think it's fantastic. Personally, I think this is really tasty. I love the lemongrass. I love the hint of coconut. I've not added too much of that. I've not filled the water to the line. So I've ended up with a really creamy, rich sauce. In terms of spice, there's not really any spice there. I can guarantee you, if you went to Malaysia and ordered a Malaysian curry, I'm pretty sure that the heat there would be, well, you could probably order a mild curry, couldn't you? But if you wanted a really kind of decent, normal Malaysian curry, then I'm pretty sure that the spices would be there to hit you in the face. This isn't quite. So what I would like from this is you get the lemongrass, you get that lovely coconut creamy rich sauce, you get the noodles, you get a little bit of pepper, but then there's not really much else happening. If this had a really big chili kick on the back end, that would have rounded everything off. You would have got your lemongrass, your coconut, your creaminess, lots of spice on the back end. It would have been terrific. This would have been a terrific pot noodle. But I think what pot noodle have done here is that they've got their beef and tomato and their chicken and mushroom fans in mind. They've made this in mind of the beef and tomato and the chicken and mushroom crowd who don't really like spice. But that's okay, pot noodle, because they'll carry on buying beef and tomato and chicken and mushroom. They won't be looking to buy this. If they do and they don't like it, they'll just go back to buying beef and tomato and chicken and mushroom pot noodles. What you should have done here is opened up yourselves to a new market of people that actually want a really spicy noodle. I know you got your Bombay bad boy. I know the Bombay bad boys out there. I know that's spicy. It's not as crazy as what I once used to kind of describe as a crazy. I mean, I used to find that like, woof, that was hot. I don't find that so hot anymore. My palate's adjusted to hot food. But somewhere in between. If this was in between a Bombay bad boy, little less spice, this would be perfect. But as it is right now, it's a lemongrass coconut noodle peppery pot noodle. I mean, for a pound in B&M, it's not bad at all, is it? It's not really that bad at all. It's very cheap for the money. But some people, and I mean this with the greatest of respects, the reason why Nissin Noodle, and all of your fantastic Asian noodle companies are able to forge a market now in the UK is because people want to try something different. People want more than beef and tomato and chicken and mushroom. To some, that might be almost like they don't want to hear it. But it's true. There's people like me out there that want to try a hot blooming pot noodle. The taste of real Asia. Yes, this has the taste of Asia with coconut and lemongrass. But where's the spice? Where is the spice? I'm going to rate this then. I've eaten enough of it. I will finish it. It's good enough to finish. Pot noodle fusions, Malaysian curry. It just needs a tweak. It just needs a little tweak, that's all. It just needs to be a bit spicier and that'll be fantastic. That'll be a fantastic noodle. As it is though, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.